Governor Brown, Attorney General Harris, elected officials that are here, and the police officers from Santa Cruz and throughout the state. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor for me to have this opportunity to participate in this memorial. And first of all, let me take the opportunity on behalf of my wife Sylvia and my son Jimmy, who's a deputy DA in Monterey County, and all of our family, to extend our deepest condolences to the families of Butch Baker and Elizabeth Butler, and to the entire Santa Cruz and Central Coast community that has been so devastated by this tragedy. As many of you know, I've had the opportunity of representing Santa Cruz in the Congress. For those of us who were born and raised on the Central Coast of California, we are truly all part of one family. We love our communities, we love our coastline, our forests, our fields, our very way of life. We raise our children to appreciate what a special place on earth we live in, and the special people who make up the community that we're all a part of. Sometimes a little offbeat, sometimes a little different, but always, always a place where people enjoy life for what it is and share in the sense that our lives are secure. And that was true for Butch Baker and for Elizabeth Butler. Butch, a 28-year veteran in the police department, called Santa Cruz a great community in which to be a cop. He had empathy for everyone, from victims to witnesses, from worried parents to even those accused. He combined a dedication to investigating crime with a casual approach and a good sense of humor. Butch was a perfect fit for Santa Cruz. Elizabeth graduated from UC Santa Cruz in 1996 with a degree in community studies. She was bilingual. She interned with Mike Rodkin when he was mayor. And she worked and helped young students in the Beach Flats area. As a cop, she was a familiar sight on Pacific Avenue. And she used to say that her beat was the perfect combination of crime fighting and public relations. She, too, was a perfect fit for Santa Cruz. On that Tuesday afternoon, all of this was shattered by a horrific act of senseless violence. The first time in history that Santa Cruz police officers were killed in the line of duty. And just as those shots took the lives of these two fine officers, those same bullets ripped the fabric of our community and our family. This is our tragedy, And in many ways, the healing process must and will begin with each of us. There is no way we will ever really understand what made the killer do what he did that afternoon, in what can only be described as an act of execution. We do know that he had a history of sexual violence, both in and out of the military. And for whatever reason, people somehow always look the other way. As Secretary of Defense, I've seen firsthand the growing number of sexual assaults in the military and the growing number of suicides. These are people who are in trouble, and many carry the scars of war. And for whatever reason, these are people who did not receive the help they needed, nor were they always prosecuted for the offenses they committed. Many of their friends, their relatives, their buddies, their superiors look the other way. And at some point, somebody pays a price. These two fine officers on that Tuesday afternoon did not look the other way. They drew the line. They were doing their job, and they paid the ultimate price. But in so doing, they saved the lives of others. As members of that larger family, let us pledge that in their memory, we will never look the other way. Like them, let us commit ourselves to the responsibility of caring for one another. As Secretary, the toughest duty I had was to write notes to the families of loved ones lost in battle. The only words of comfort that I could find were that their loved one gave his or her life for their country to help keep us safe. And that act of selfless sacrifice by these warriors made them forever heroes and patriots. These officers that we honor today were also our warriors, fighting to keep us safe. And they too gave their lives for their community and for our family. They paid the ultimate price to keep us safe. Butch and Elizabeth, you will forever be remembered as our heroes and our patriots. And we will never, never forget what you did for us. God bless you. God bless all of those who fight to keep us safe. God bless your families, and God bless America.